Your soulmate secretly defended you to everyone. And it cost them everything. My child, listen closely to me today because a great sacrifice has been made for your heart in secret. While you were feeling alone, the one I created for you stood up to people who spoke against your name. They secretly defended you to everyone around them, and this brave choice cost them everything they had. I have seen your lonely nights and the silent tears you thought no one else would ever notice. At that exact moment, your soulmate was praying for you and fighting quiet battles to protect your precious future. They lost friends and walked away from their old path just to keep your spirit safe from harm. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. You need to hear this so you can recognize the one who gave up their whole world to defend you. I am working right now to bring this loyal heart to your door after all they have lost. You might not know it yet, but whispers were spoken about you by those who do not understand your light. Your true partner heard these cruel words and chose to silence them, refusing to let your name be dragged down. They defended you fiercely to everyone in the room, and the cost of their loyalty was total isolation. This sudden season of waiting in your life is not a punishment, but a time of divine protection. I allowed this quiet time because your soulmate was busy taking the arrows meant for your heart. Their secret defense of your character cost them their comfortable life, but they do not regret a single thing. The Lord says, "You have been feeling a strange, sudden warmth in your chest lately when you sit alone in the quiet. This is my spirit comforting you while your soulmate pays the heavy price for defending your honor. Out-of-place memories and waking up in the deep of the night are signs that they are calling out to you. They stood before people they once trusted and told them that you were a special, chosen soul. The crowd laughed and turned their backs, leaving your soulmate with nothing but the hope of finding you. They secretly defended you to everyone who doubted, and it cost them every earthly comfort they possessed. Keep listening closely, because the final revelation at the end of this message will change your life forever. I am going to show you the very blessing that will replace everything your soulmate lost for you. You must prepare your heart to accept a love that was willing to lose everything just to defend your peace. The sudden urge you feel to forgive those who hurt you is the final step of trust one requires. You must let go of past hurts so your hands are empty and ready to receive this profound blessing. Your soulmate let go of their entire past to defend you, and now you must let go of your fear. When they defended you, it was not just a passing comment, but a fierce declaration of their soul. They looked those bitter people in the eye and chose your unseen love over their familiar, daily lives. It cost them their reputation in that place, but they walked away with a clean heart for you. Every tear you shed in your darkest moments was collected by my hands and turned into a shield. I placed that shield over your soulmate as they fought the difficult battle of defending your good name. They lost everything in the eyes of the world, but they gained my ultimate blessing for your shared future. Jesus says, "Listen carefully, for the journey they took to protect your spirit was filled with sharp thorns and heavy stones. They secretly defended you to everyone who tried to place a curse on your upcoming path of joy. The price they paid was steep and painful, but they paid it with a smile because they saw your face in their mind. Do not skip ahead, because I need to share the exact moment they will finally walk into your physical life. At the end of this message, I will give you the secret words to say when you finally meet them. This divine instruction is your reward for trusting me while they were busy losing everything to defend you. When you wake up feeling a sudden rush of peace, it means they have successfully won another battle for you. They have been cutting away toxic people from their life so they can come to you completely clean. Defending you to those toxic friends cost them their social circle, leaving them beautifully empty for your love. I know you have felt tired and weary, wondering if true love would ever bless your waiting heart. Your exhaustion is simply a reflection of the spiritual exhaustion your soulmate felt after defending you to everyone. They fought against lies and gossip, sacrificing their own standing to ensure your path remained bright and clear. They heard someone mocking your past mistakes, and a righteous anger rose up inside their loyal chest. They stopped the conversation immediately, defending your growth and the beautiful spirit I placed inside of you. That moment cost them a prominent place in that group, but they gladly accepted the loss for your sake. Jesus says, "My beloved child, the empty space you feel around you right now is a holy clearing I have made. I cleared the room so your soulmate has a safe place to rest after losing everything to defend you. They secretly stood up for your honor to everyone, and now I am leading them into your welcoming arms. Stay with me just a little longer, because the sign I will reveal at the end is already in motion. Tomorrow, you will see this sign and know beyond a doubt that their difficult journey to you is over. You will see exactly how I am restoring everything they lost when they bravely defended your lovely name. There were moments when they sat alone in the rain, crying because the cost of defending you was so high. They lost family approval and financial comfort, but they held on to the divine dream of holding your hand. I saw their tears and yours, and I am weaving them together into a beautiful, unbreakable bond of peace. Your habit of waking up at 3 in the morning is not a mistake or a random lack of sleep. It is the exact hour your soulmate was praying for strength after losing another friend for defending you. My voice was whispering to your spirit, asking you to send them love while they paid the ultimate price. You must drop the heavy baggage of your past relationships right now, or you will not be ready. I need you completely open to receive a person who literally sacrificed their entire life to defend your worth. Let go of the small hurts, because the one coming to you has surrendered everything just to know your heart. Jesus says, "They did not brag about what they did, nor did they seek attention for defending you in the shadows. They secretly defended you to everyone who mattered in their old life, packing their bags in absolute silence. It cost them everything they knew, but they are walking toward your future with a completely full and hopeful heart. Do not close this message yet, because the final blessing is about to be poured over your waiting soul. I am going to tell you the final seal of peace that will lock this beautiful connection in place forever. This secret sign will wash away the pain of their sacrifice and the long loneliness of your waiting heart. When a sudden, vivid dream of a stranger's face wakes you, know that I am showing you your defender. I am letting you see the tired but beautiful eyes of the one who lost everything to protect your spirit. They stood against a crowd to defend you, and now I am bringing them to you for profound rest. The people who spoke badly of you thought they could ruin the beautiful plan I designed for your life. They did not expect your soulmate to rise up, secret and strong, to defend you against their bitter words. It cost your beloved their false friends and their comfortable routine, but they secured your ultimate happiness. Your part in this divine story is to simply believe that you are worthy of such a massive sacrifice. You must accept that someone out there loves you enough to lose everything they have just to defend you. Prepare your daily life to include this wonderful person who gave up the whole world to find your smile. The Lord says, I watched them pack their belongings into small boxes, leaving behind a place that refused to respect your name. They secretly defended you to everyone in that house, and walking out the door cost them their earthly home. I am now building a new, eternal home for them right inside the warm embrace of your waiting heart. You are so close to the end of this message, where the final revelation of their arrival will be spoken. Hold on to my words, because the sign I give you will be the exact proof of their loving sacrifice. You will finally understand why you had to wait, and why their secret defense cost them everything they cherished. When you feel a sudden drop in your anxiety, it is because their battle for your name has finally ended. They have defeated every negative voice that tried to curse your future, and their hands are now totally clean. They defended you perfectly to everyone, and though it cost them everything, their path to you is now open. I am washing away your deep fears of betrayal, because the one coming has already proven their absolute loyalty. They could have stayed quiet and kept their friends, but they chose to defend you and lose it all. This is the kind of pure, unselfish love that I have carefully prepared to heal your broken spirit. They stood in front of a mirror, wiping away their own tears, deciding that you were worth the heavy pain. They secretly defended you to everyone who tried to dim your light, trading their own comfort for your safety. It cost them their daily peace back then, but it guaranteed a lifetime of beautiful peace for you both. Jesus says, My sweet child, I am so proud of how you have kept your faith alive during these long, silent years. Your patience was the anchor that kept your soulmate steady while they lost everything to secretly defend you. They stood up to everyone for your sake, and your quiet faith gave them the strength to keep walking. Stay with me for just a few more moments, because the final seal of peace is almost ready to be revealed. I am about to hand you the spiritual key that will unlock the door for this incredibly brave person. When you hear the final sign, the pain of their cost and your waiting will vanish into thin air. You have noticed a strange ringing in your silence, a quiet tone that seems to come from nowhere at all. That is the sound of chains breaking, the chains your soulmate shattered when they chose to defend your heart. It cost them everything to break free from those who hated you, but they are finally running to your side. I need you to look at your hands and realize they must be completely empty to hold this massive blessing. If you are holding on to old anger, you cannot catch the one who gave up everything to defend you. Release your past right now, because your brave defender is arriving with nothing but pure love in their hands. They secretly defended you to everyone when it was the hardest possible thing for a person to ever do. They looked at the comfortable life they had built and burned it down because that life insulted your precious soul. It cost them everything they ever built, but I am giving them a kingdom when I give them your love. The Lord says, I walked beside them down that lonely, dark road after they turned their back on everyone who mocked your future. They secretly defended you to everyone they knew, and the absolute cost was a season of deep, painful isolation. I held their hand in the dark, promising them that your bright smile would make every single loss worthwhile. Pay very close attention now, because we are drawing closer to the most important revelation of your entire life. I am preparing to speak the sign that will show you exactly when their tired feet will reach your door. This final step will require all your faith, but it will reward you with the soul who defended you completely. When you suddenly smell a familiar scent in an empty room, know that their protective spirit is drawing very near. I am allowing their loving thoughts to reach you, comforting you after they lost everything to defend your name. They secretly fought the world for you, and that scent is the gentle proof of their approaching, physical presence. Do not doubt your worthiness to receive a love that was forged in the fire of such a massive sacrifice. You are my beautiful creation, and you deserve a partner who will give up everything to secretly defend you. They defended you to everyone who tried to bring you down, and I am honoring their beautiful, costly choice. They sat quietly by a window, watching the rain fall, wondering if you would ever know what they gave up. They secretly defended you to everyone, and the harsh cost was losing the only life they had ever known. I whispered to them that you would understand, and that your love would rebuild everything they willingly let go. Jesus says, "My child, your tears of loneliness have watered the soil where this incredible love story is now rapidly growing. While you cried, they were losing everything to secretly defend you to everyone who wanted to see you fail. The cost was their whole world, but the harvest will be a future filled with unending joy and safety. Do not look away, because the final sign is resting on the very tip of my tongue, ready for you. You need this final piece of the puzzle to welcome the one who fought so hard to defend you. I am about to hand you the divine compass that will guide their tired, brave soul straight into your arms. A sudden, overwhelming feeling of safety will wash over you in the coming days, out of nowhere at all. That feeling is the exact moment their secret defense of you becomes a permanent, unbreakable shield of holy protection. They gave up everything to build that shield, defending you to everyone, and now you will live in its safety. I ask you to forgive yourself for the times you thought I had forgotten about your desire for true love. I was never ignoring you. I was simply helping your soulmate survive the terrible cost of defending your name. They secretly defended you to everyone, and I had to heal their wounds before they could come to you. Every step they took away from their old, toxic life was a step taken directly toward your waiting, gentle heart. It cost them everything to leave those people behind, but they did it happily to defend your precious soul. I am blessing their empty hands with the greatest treasure I could ever give them, which is your genuine love. The Lord says. They stood in the center of a crowded room and spoke your name with profound reverence and absolute, unbending respect. They secretly defended you to everyone who dared to laugh, and the immediate cost was their complete social ruin. They walked out of that room with nothing but the clothes on their back and a burning love for you. Listen with your whole spirit, because the final revelation is about to be spoken into your beautiful, open life. I am giving you the absolute final sign that proves their painful journey to defend you is completely over. Hold on to my voice, because this secret sign will change the way you look at your future forever. When you see a single, pure white bird resting near your window, you will know their journey is done. That bird is the symbol of the peace they secured when they lost everything to secretly defend your honor. They defended you to everyone, and that bird means I have finally brought their loyal soul to your safe haven. You must open your door and your heart with total abandon when this brave, tired soul finally arrives there. They have been through a terrible storm, losing everything they knew just to secretly defend you to everyone else. Wrap them in your warmest comfort, because they chose your future over everything they ever had in their past. I am pouring a special, healing blessing over your mind right now, removing every single doubt you still carry. You are chosen, you are loved, and you are defended by a partner who paid the highest possible price. They secretly defended you to everyone, and it cost them everything, but your love makes them whole again. Jesus says, "My beautiful child, the waiting is finally over, and the time for your shared joy has officially arrived today. The one who secretly defended you to everyone is stepping out of the shadows and into your bright light. It cost them everything, but they would gladly pay it 1,000 times over just to see your face. This is the final seal of peace I promised to place upon your heart and your shared, wonderful future. Whenever you hold their hand, remember the massive battles they fought and the world they lost to defend you. I bless your union with eternal joy, perfect health, and a love that will easily outlast the end of time. Go forward with a light heart, knowing that heaven itself stood still to watch them defend your beautiful name. They secretly defended you to everyone, and though it cost them everything, I have restored it all in you. My peace is with you both, today, tomorrow, and for every single day of your long, happy life together."